Let's look at a Buffett stock that may be turning up. It's PayPal Holdings. To be clear, Berkshire doesn't have a direct stake in PayPal, but New England Asset Management owns shares, and New England Asset Management is a subsidiary of Berkshire Hathaway. PayPal is currently trading way off its high. The fall was caused by a combination of poor financial results, a crumbling economy, and weak guidance. The company slashed operating costs last year and plans to cut more in 2023. Management also plans to focus investments on growth opportunities where PayPal already has a strong competitive position. And this competitive position sets PayPal up to grow quickly. With total payment volume of $1.3 trillion over the past 12 months, PayPal is already the leader in online payment processing. Now, while you check the rest of the fundamentals, I'm going to check the charts. And looking at a monthly chart that goes back to 2015, this is PayPal Holdings, and the symbol is PYPL. And for disclosure purposes, I do not hold any shares of PayPal Holdings at this time. Now, we can see this massive top here in 2021, and it came all the way down after crumbling through the 20 and the 50 EMAs down to this area here. So we have roughly a year-long bottom and basing, but we've had a couple of reflections on up, but then it got reflected back down here, and we're now sitting at 81.49. So moving here into the oscillators, you can see that volume kicked up on the way down, but it's still up here while it bottoms in base. So we have a couple of months of green, but 4 months of red. So keep your eye on that, but otherwise it looks decent. Here in the MAC, you can see that both the fast line in black and the slow line in red came through that zero line all the way down here to that negative 25 level, so that's relatively negative. But as you can see here, in the last month or so, at least the fast line of the MAC seems to be turning up, heading toward that slow line. Still a separation, so there's still room for some sideways movement, some volatility, but it's still looking pretty good. Looking at the histogram, definitely that negative process there with upward projection on the histogram continuing for a number of months. We're still a ways from that zero line, but it looks like it's closing fast. So things are looking good. These other oscillators are looking pretty good too, including the price rate of change, where the fast line has bottomed, based, and then moved up and through the slow line. Still very negative, has more to go, but this is a pretty good early sign of improvement. Moving down here into the RSI, pretty much the same thing, bottoming, basing, and an upward move. Into the stochastics, another similar oscillator, bottoming and basing. The fast line has yet to come through that slow line, but it looks like it's going to do that here this month, maybe February at the latest. And then the Williams as well hasn't climbed out of that oversold territory, but I'll bet that here in the next few months it's going to start bolting out of this area and head up to that 50 or midline. So you still have time to make a decision. Back up here to the price chart, you perhaps lost some of the easy money, but you want to check the fundamentals before you dive in. But PayPal is a possibility. ChewDog out.